Hello, this is Ken Latham, the design guy, signing on. Okay, Andy, and here is where I'm at on your house. Just to give you a quick update, what we're looking at doing, we've added, and this we talked about earlier, Andy, a window up top, and we changed this roof pitch over the garage just to give you a steeper pitch. That'll give you more room for storage upstairs. But the main thing is it's going to make the house look correct as we talked about in that email with matching the pitches to the other windows. We came in also, I'm going to zoom in here. So we came in here and we've added the stone to the foundation and the cap going across the top of that. I've changed to a color scheme that I believe is what you were looking for. You can let me know if not, or if it's just close enough to get the point across for where you're at. Zoom back out here. We did get all the gable trim done for you, so we've got that done in all of the gables. And I took a number of hours getting this porch together, trying to be sure this is what you were looking for, because we do want to have some semblance between what's going on with the porch and what's going on in these gables as well. Otherwise, if there's not a continuity, they'll just look out of place. We should be able to bring the grade up at those front steps to where we don't need to have rails coming along on both sides. That should be able to be done easy enough. Then, let's circle back around, and you can see I've got the same gable trim down at this end. Take and swing this house on around to that back side. So I've come in here, I've put the porch off the breakfast area, I've put the porch out of the laundry room, and of course we're not going to need a porch there at the rear garage door. That's going to be at grade level to start with. Then let's swing this on around. So that stone does run all the way around just like what you were looking for. Typically as we're doing those, we're running stone treads as well. And if we go back to that front porch, if we zoom in and look at that, same thing we've done there. We've got the stone tread, we've got the stone cap, and then we have the stone edging going around. Okay, so that's pretty much the exterior of where we're at. I'm running that into the kitchen as well, so that way we've got the sloped ceiling running into that kitchen. I think that'll give us a good clean break point. Let me know if you decide that you want to change it and go to a flat ceiling. This is the ceiling height, so that ceiling would come right across through there if you wanted to change that ceiling height. And swinging around to where we can see that fireplace. And there you can see that vault that we were talking about there, where it's running from the front wall to the rear wall. Alright, let me swap over to the floor plan. And what we've done with these steps are actually recessed. So our porch is starting literally back into here. I'm trying to hold on to just one tread at this end. And then we've got a set of 3 columns on each side, and then those are all the capped stone. Then as we get into the bedroom 2, nothing's really changed there. I am showing here that we do have the sloped ceiling going in that we talked about. So that one's going up and then back down, which is the same thing the one in the family room was doing. Other than that, the floor plan was pretty much the same. Like I said, we changed the gas cooktop out, made a few other notes. We've made the dryer as being a gas and electric hookup. I did put a tankless gas water heater in the garage, means we're going to be having gas at the property anyway. Then let's take another couple of views with the camera. And this you saw the other day is really not a change. As we look up top towards the window and that vault. So again, this line comes across at 10 foot, and then we're angling back up for that ceiling. We do have a flat spot in that ceiling just so it doesn't get to be so tall. Then let's jump out of that camera and let's go look at the one back into this bedroom too. Again, this we'd looked at the other day, so there really isn't a change here, just really verifying what we had talked about. So there, the ceiling is going to come to a peak as opposed to the other room where we had a flat. We talked about not really having enough space because of the narrowness of that room to be able to have that flat spot. Alright, let's go back and look at this front porch just a little bit more. One thing I did not go into with detail in this is where we're going to have our wood beams running back across to the back. We've got to have something running in for a ceiling. So whether it's running vertical or horizontal, doesn't matter which direction we run that. Either way, I'm going to end up turning that down to that wood beam just to be able to hide what's going on back behind those rafters. So just making you aware of what's going on there. And then as we get into the outsides of these gables, with having a low slope pitch roof here and having the angled gables or the open rakes, makes it for kind of a strange situation to deal with. So what I did with that, and this was another thing I spent some time on, was we'll go ahead and actually run kind of a boxed soffit where we have the low sloped roof going back to that beam, and then that'll give us a place to be able to kill off, because that was going to be a big open area heading all the way back to the house. So that gives us a way to be able to kill off underneath that eave and make that look good. So very good. This is Ken Latham, the design guy, signing off. I'll be waiting to hear back from you. You have a wonderful evening. Bye now.